Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Wow, 20 people. Well, hey, hey to the 20 people. This is why I should have made this a pre-recorded. But y'all know I do listen to all the new shows. I let it start off as a live. My bad for yawning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm gonna try to muster up something to get y'all, child. Lord, I really got sleepy. Y'all want to know something? I didn't know Love Island was on Peacock. So I'm gonna do that too. But I think I'm gonna put that on the second channel. So y'all be on the lookout for that. Cause I ain't know that Love Island was on Peacock. I thought it was on Netflix. And I said, Lord, I gotta remember my Netflix password and all that shit. Cause y'all know I be on Amazon Prime a lot. Or I will be on Hulu. Oh, that was Hulu kind of. But I saw it was on Peacock and I said, oh shit. Well, I just watch it on Peacock. Because Tammy and all of them been pushing their videos out, child. Like I think Tammy and who was it? It was Tammy, Chloe John Tammy Talks. Chloe Johnson, Jamie, that's me. Is that it? It may have been others. It may have been others. But the three that I saw consistently for like the past couple days was Jamie, that's me, Tammy Talks, and Chloe Johnson. My girl, them putting them out, child, putting them out, putting them out, putting them out. So I think I'm gonna put mine on the second channel. I ain't gonna put it right here. I gotta have something else on the second channel. So I think that's just what I'm gonna do. I thought about putting this on the second channel, to be honest. Listen, I only did this because CCF Freak begged me, child. Okay, CCF Freak begged, girl. Okay, I had to tell him to get off his hands and knees. Okay, I'll do it. All right, I will do it. Just get up. All right, he annoyed me. Okay, he reminded me of Trade. Trade do that. Trade come around here begging. It annoys me when Trade do it. Don't do that. Get up. And so I said, I since you begging and everything, I'll go on ahead and watch it. I mean, it wasn't bad to be honest. And is it okay for me to say? Is it okay? And this is an honest question. And this goes to CCF freaking everybody. Is it okay that I kind of like Ariana? Tell me if that's okay. That I kind of like Ariana a little bit. Is that okay? I like Ariana. I don't like her mom. Okay, so you feel the same way I do. I like Ariana. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you. I do kind of like Ariana a little bit because I like her way of thinking when it came down to her and Hudson and why she doesn't want to go over budget and why it's so important for her to contribute to rent and things like that. And I'm gonna wait until we get there. I'm gonna wait until we get there, but I got a theory about that. But we're gonna wait until that's actually what made me like her. And we're gonna talk about that when we get there. Did you hear about Monique Street Fighter Samuels coming back to Potomac as friend of? No, but if she did, I mean, hey. And I like the name. Them hoes know not to fuck with it if there's any truth to it. So I ain't mad with it. If Momo decides that she's gonna come back as friend of, Momo can come back as friend of. Why not? I mean, they allow Fei Fei back with open arms. So, hey, whatever. I mean, y'all felt like that's a bad thing. Remember, Dick 'em down used to threaten bitches all the time. But then somebody that's actually about that life got up there and did it. Now she's branded for life. I mean, I guess. 10. Welcome. What's this? Gen NYC. This is season 1, episode 1. So we just gonna jump right on down into it and we'll leave it at that. So we get reintroduced and introduced to others. To Ariana Bierman, ain't it Bierman? And she the daughter of Kimberly Zodiac Bierman. Y'all know the Atlanta hillbilly from Round Dead Roar. She her youngest child or whatever. And she talks about how messy her parents' divorce is getting, and she couldn't wait to get out of hot Atlanta fast to damn enough. And she talks about how she knows Gia from Real Housewives of New Jersey. Y'all know she the Salamander's daughter. And how she met Miss Brickisha. Y'all know Brooks from the Real Housewives of Salt Lake. Y'all know them stank ass salt wives through Gia. All right. So basically, she met Miss Brickisha from Gia. Boom. And I guess all of them became friends or whatever, or whatever. So then we see Miss Brickisha getting ready for some photo shoot she got going on with her mama, and she talks about how much she loved her family, but especially her mother, Miss Meredith Marks, whom by the way just came out with some damn caviar. I saw a YouTuber not the other day do a review, kind of. She did an unboxing of a lot of things, and one of the things that she unboxed was Meredith Marks's caviar. Now I don't know, I'm allergic to seafood. I don't eat no fish eggs, but she's acting like it was a delicacy. She took a bump off her hand. Y'all know how y'all do. And she said it was the best thing she ever had in her life. So shout out to Meredith and her caviar. I saw somebody do something with it, so it's obviously selling. It's out there. So shout out to Meredith. Um, I didn't understand the photo shoot though. I didn't understand the photo shoot. I didn't understand what the photo shoot was given. I didn't understand what the photo shoot was for. I didn't understand what the photo shoot was about. I don't know who was showing the photo shoot or where the photo shoot was going to be shown at. Um, it gave a cross between Austin Powers mixed with the Brady Bunch. I don't I don't know what it was trying to give, but I don't know, and I ain't trying to be funny. I'm being honest. I don't know what angle the photo shoot was trying to go, or why they needed Meredith there, but I get it. I get it. Like, I wasn't necessarily upset with the crossover. I thought it was cute seeing Meredith there, you know, showing support. And it's obvious we gonna see a couple of the moms. I'm sure we gonna see Candy Pants. We do see the Salamander and Meredith having dinner with both Gia and Miss Prakisha. So, it was cute. I didn't mind it. I didn't mind it. You know, I didn't mind it. And y'all know I like Meredith. So, I ain't got no issues with it. So, it was cool. Hmm. Anyway, Ariana and her boyfriend Hudson, they go out for dinner, and Hudson's dad is the owner of the Zaxby franchises. All of the Zaxby franchises, his daddy is the owner of it. I appreciate you, Hudson. Shout out to you. First of all, Hudson, let me tell you something. Hold on, what the thing at? Let me tell you something. Oh, yeah, that's it. Where is it? Hudson, you is real handsome. Okay, Hudson, y'all got to see the picture. I wish I put it up here. But y'all got to see the picture, honey. This is Hudson, honey. Shout out to Hudson, bitch. All right, shout out to Hudson. This is what Hudson is giving, honey. Shout out to Hudson, honey. We got to shout out Hudson and his family for Zaxby's. Listen, I used to go up for the chicken Caesar salad when I lived in Hampton. I lived right across the street from a Zaxby's. And I used to go over there all the time for they chicken Caesar salad with they toasted bread. Bitch, I went up. So shout out to Hudson, honey, and Hudson's family and what they contribute to it. But hey, Hudson, like, you was real good or whatever. Anyway, and shout out to look, not Brielle. Listen, Ariana, you ain't like your mama, and I appreciate that, but you not far from your mama because you knew how to go out there and pick them. Period. You knew how to go out there and pick them. See, Hudson ain't just anybody. You understand me? His daddy on Zach, the bitch. All right. Shout out, Ariana. I appreciate it. I like what I'm seeing. Anyway, they go out to have dinner. He moved to NYC to be with her. She talks about how she's been on TV since she was 5 years old. I think 5. 10. No, Riley was 10. She was 5. One of the two, 10 or 5. Either way. She was on there since then or whatever. And when she was 14, she decided to become a brand ambassador for different people or whatever on Instagram. And she talked about how she made buku money doing it and whatnot, all for her parents to basically take all her money from her. And she said she didn't realize any of that until 2 years ago. And she has absolutely no idea how much money the thieving ass mammy and her thieving ass pappy took from her. Um, she said them lying about it is what bothered her more than anything. And that's the real reason why she moves out. But she still call her begging for some damn money. And Hudson doesn't agree with her giving her money. Listen, let me tell you something. Ariana, I understand you want Hudson to maintain a level of respect for your parents. And I get it because at the end of the day, they are still your parents. I totally get that mind frame, Ariana. So that's why I say you ain't nothing like your mama. And I like it. But listen to Hudson, okay? Because Hudson ain't telling you no lies. I agree with him. Like, they stole from you thousands, probably millions, to be honest, from you. Probably, Lord knows how long. And then now they got caught Now they're deciding to come to do the proper thing, which is ask you for money. And so I get him for being like, I wouldn't give your mama a goddamn thing. I wouldn't give your mother a penny. Tell her to call Brielle ass. Like, I agree with Hudson when it came to that. Ariana, I'm sorry. I totally understand. I totally understand. I understand. By him being your boyfriend, that being your mama, him being your stepdaddy, you still want him to maintain that level of respect and just don't have no opinion about that, especially on camera. But at the same time, Hudson ain't told no damn lies. All right. He ain't told no lies. They already stole from you, took from you. You don't know how much it was, but you know how long it was going on. And now she has the nerve and the unmitigated gall to ask you for more money. I'm sorry. I mean, I get it, Ariana, but use a fool. Use a fool, Ariana, and I like it. Use a fool though. You a big fool, because it wouldn't be me. All right. I wouldn't get that hoe a penny. Moving on. The group meets with nasty ass Georgia down to a club. Charlie flirts. Charlie flirts with Chloe. Y'all know Miss Burkeisha's sister. And he invites her over to his house for drinks or whatever, and she agrees. So Ava is hanging out with her daddy, Damon Dash, honey. Y'all know Damon Dash, girl. Y'all know Dame Dash, him. You know, he used to once co-own Rockefeller with, Jigga Man and all them or whatever. But they fell out and all the rest of this shit. And he been calling out Jay-Z and Jigga Man and all of them for years ever since then or whatever the case may be. But y'all know, I remember Ava a little bit from growing up hip hop. Like, I remember seeing her up there, little thing. I remember seeing her running around up there, whatever the case may be. So I don't mind Ava. And you know what? I appreciate it. See, because I thought this was just gonna be like a housewife thing. I'm not upset that they got other people that's up there, but we know them. So I think it's cool that Ava runs in a circle with like Riley and Miss Prakisha and Ariana and that. Like I like it. I like it. I accept that. And she seemed real sweet. So it's cool. Yeah, that's her daddy. And her mama is a fashion designer, Rachel Roy. Now she says she famous. I ain't never heard of Miss Rachel, but shout out to Miss Rachel though. And she says that she's been modeling ever since she was young, and I believe it because Rachel is gorgeous. So I'll accept it. So we meet Charlie. Charlie is a crypto trader. He says that he loves money, girls, and fun. Um, Listen, I ain't saying the straight man can't be friends with a gay man. It's like I told y'all, majority of my male friends are straight, and I'm gay as fuck. I'm usually the gay one out the whole clique of the straight males. I'm usually the token gay guy. That cross the burning sands enough to be able to chill with them and hang with them, and it's fine. So I'm not saying that it don't happen, but I don't know. Charlie gave me a free spirit, and I really feel like if he whipped his dick out to Miss Pakisha would try one time just to say he did it. I really feel like Miss Pakisha would do it just one time just to say that she did it, and she'll probably never do it again. I will give her that much, but I mean, I guess Charlie. I ain't gonna put nothing on you that ain't there, but whatever. He say his daddy is a retired banker. He made a lot of money from that. So he get money from his daddy and then he puts it in, he traded into crypto, and that's how he make his money. I mean, hey. So nasty ass Georgia tell us her background while parting her hair with a damn fork. See, I knew you was weird then when you was fixing your hair with a fork. I said, yeah, you're gonna be the odd one out the group, but I didn't know you was nasty and common the way that you are. But I can believe it because that's been said a lot. about y'all rich, fabulous somethings who have money. They say y'all the most nastiest people. I ain't gonna lie, shout out to my mama Joy saying there was once upon a time before I was born, my mama cleaned a house for a rich white lady. She lived in Farmington. Shout out to Farmington. If anybody know anything about Farmington, y'all know that's where the rich and fabulous live, or whatever the case. And my mama used to tell me that. She said she was a nice lady, but they was a nice family. And they treated my mama right. They didn't treat her like no little common maid or whatever. They didn't treat her like no nigga. But my mama did tell me they were the most nastiest people that she's ever met in her life. She said the bathrooms used to be nasty, the tubs used to be nasty, the stool used to be nasty, the kitchen used to be nasty, the sinks was nasty. I mean, I'm just telling you, woman, no shade. But she said she had a lot of friends that used to clean that, and they used to swap and compare stories, and they was all the same. They were nasty as hell. So I'm not too shocked at Georgia's behavior and her demeanor, but I am shocked that she has the unmitigated gall to do it on reality TV. I am shocked about that. Because, normally they have a sense of decorum about themselves and they wouldn't do it in front of company. The cameras and us are company, Georgia. We company. Like, I don't give a damn that she Blair from Gossip Girl. I don't care. Georgia is nasty. She's nasty. She's very nasty. Don't get me wrong. If y'all talk about the TV show, I like the TV show with the other funny Caucasian girl, the one that reminded me of what you call it from Roseanne. I saw it. That was me and my best friend shit. But she's nasty. Like she's gross. She's gross. Shade, but no shade. But shade. She's gross. Anyway, she meets with Charlie and Ava for lunch. And then we find out Charlie used to date Lindsay Lohan. Dear God Almighty. Well, how old are you, Charlie? Because Lindsay Lohan, how old is you? Whatever. Because Lindsay Lohan, my era. So how old, how old, and I'm 37. How old is you? Child, I guess. Um, hey, the real daughter. How you doing, baby? Child, the group chat going off about Momo coming back as a friend of, honey. They is going off. Moving on. We meet Amira, I want to say her name is. And I do believe she's a her because I believe she's a her now. Because at first I no listen, T T stop. Stop. You saying way too much. You ain't T quit. Quit T. Quit T. Quit. T quit. Amara, I'm believing and trusting that you's a woman. That's all I'm gonna say. Um, I'm believing and trusting that you's a woman, and I'm gonna leave you alone. Because you give off something else. But I'm not here to say whether he is or he ain't, because you ain't never said that, and I don't know you. I don't know nothing about you, Amira. I don't know nothing about you. So until you come out and say you something else, I'ma just assume you're a woman, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know. But okay. And according to social standards, you's a woman, period. So fine. And I'm a hush. Until you say something. I'm a hush. Anyway, because I don't know. So anyway, She went to BIU and she said that she was once crusty, dusted, busted, and probably full of cum. And and then she that itch. Um She says she met Miss Burkeisha down to the NYU and they became fast friends. And Miss Burkeisha tells her about Charlie taking Chloe out on a date. All right. Telling taking Chloe out on a date. And she feels like dating friends siblings is messy. And to be honest, it is messy. Well, let me not say that. It has the potential to get messy. But at the end of the day, everybody grown. You can set any rules as you want to, but everybody's grown and everybody's going to do what they want to do. But does it have the potential to get messy? It absolutely does. So I do understand it, but Chloe grown and hey, that was her choice, her decision. So hey. Um Charlie has lunch with Chloe. It looked like it went okay. It seemed like it went cool. So I really ain't got nothing to say. Ariana and Hudson go apartment hunting. Listen, we're gonna come back to that. We're gonna come back to that. So Reese Riley, shout out to Riley. Y'all know Candy Pants' order. And she says she just graduated from NYU and she's majored in music business or something like that. And she wants to work in music, but on the business side of things. She ain't trying to be no artist or whatever. But she turned around talking about she want to be a DJ, I guess. I guess. Um, she feels like she's at a time crunch because Candy Pants is giving her 1 year to get her shit together before she cuts her off financially. And so I saw in the comments when I saw these clips of people trying to give Candy Pants much for doing that. And then they want to compare it to what the white folk do. And what kills me about us rusty ass niggas is that we have so much things to say about the Caucasians, but then when it comes to shit like this, now we're supposed to be just like the Caucasian folk and this, a thing together. But anything else, you know, we're the polar opposites and we should keep it that way. Here's my thing. I'm not mad at Candy Pants for doing that. Just because I got it, don't mean you got it. And at the end of the day, with Candy Pants being who she is, and her stepdad being who he is, and her daddy being who he is, there's 3 doors that are open for her right there, for her to get to what she wants to on her own. Her saying she's cutting her off financially doesn't mean she's going to allow her to starve. What that means is I'm not expecting you to come to me financially for anything once you start making your own money. Because I am who I am, I opened up the door for you to crawl through any type of space. And you could be able to get your meals, your ends. That's what Candy is saying. Candy ain't saying, I'm going to lend you out there to the wolves and you're going to starve and you're going to have to be on EBT. She's not saying that. What she's saying is, don't look to me like that because you have the means to get it on your own. And you're going to appreciate it more because you got it on your own. You're going to love it more that you don't have to come to me. You got your shit. This your shit. You can handle this. That's what she's saying. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't want her to be like Mama Joyce. Do you get it? And she doesn't want her to be like any other celebrity kid who grows into an adult still dependent on their parents. She doesn't want Riley to be 40 years old still getting an allowance from her. She doesn't want that. She wants her to be able to say, you got your own. You did this. I don't find Candy Pants doing nothing wrong. Like people get on my nerves with that. Yeah, Candy is setting structure. I don't find nothing wrong with that. I don't understand because these white kids' parents, they don't do them like that. And yeah, look how majority of them turn out. Hello, somebody. Look how majority of them turn out. They turn out to be 40 something years old, middle aged, still feeling and doing the exact same thing. Coming to their parents at 70 years old saying, I need some money. I don't have enough to get this, that thing, and the other. That ain't what Candy Pants want. And I don't feel as though she's wrong for that. Damn it. Moving on. Miss Brickisha calls Chloe and tells her about a text that Charlie sent her that kind of alluded to, him being with her on the first night, basically. All right. Now, to him, it was a joke, but Miss Brickisha felt some type of way about that. Now, listen, I'm not mad at how Miss Brickisha feels. I'm not, because I get it. At the end of the day, this ain't some little hoe that you met on social media, or some little smut that you ran into going shopping. This is my sister. So don't send me no text message, talk about, yeah, we'll make it to the thing, that's if we still tired from the night. Like, don't send me no shit like that. Like, that's my sister. What the hell is wrong with you? Like, some people could take it as Miss Prakisha doing too much, but I don't, because that is his sister. Like, again, show some respect for my damn me first and foremost, and my sister. Like, and I maybe I could be maybe I'm on the outs with this, but I understand Brooks feeling away in that moment, because that's my sister, dude. Like, get your shit together. And at the end of the day, what can Brooks tell to Chloe? They're both grown. Charlie's grown. He could tell Chloe till he blue in the face. Don't do this, don't do that. Chloe is grown. Chloe's gonna do what the hell Chloe wants to do. And she's gonna do it even more, even if he was to have told her, no, don't do it, because I know how Charlie is. Don't even waste your time. She's gonna be even more intrigued to do it and compelled to do it and can do it because she's grown. So, he's stuck in a predicament either way. But I'm not mad at him for feeling away, because I would feel away too. Like, what the fuck you mean by that? Man, anyway. Brickisha meets up with Riley for shopping, and Brickisha tells her about meeting with Ariana. And Riley says that she knows her from Roa and that they used to hang out as kids, but she hasn't seen her since they were 10. And then they cut to a scene where they was talking about what their moms would do if they had boyfriends. Like, child, girl, it was cute though. So anyway, she says that after their moms fell out over Tardy for the Party, when the Atlanta Hillbilly didn't want to pay Candy Pants her part of the cut, as if Candy Pants wasn't owed. Candy Pants wrote it, she produced it, you just laid your tad ass vocals on. But if it wasn't for Candy Pants, one, writing the song, two, producing the song, you wouldn't have had something to lay your tired ass vocals on. And the fact that you could sit there on that stage and feel as though she wasn't owed anything, or she got what she was owed, and so it is what it is. Like, anyway, she says that after the moms fell out over the Tardy for the Party song, when she didn't pay Candy Pants her money, who's gonna bring a child around another child when the mamas don't get along? She says that she's sure that Ariana's changed and she's different now with so on and some such, but she don't know her anymore. And I get it. I get it. Y'all were literally churned the last time y'all hung around each other. So I do get that. You don't know her now as an adult. Y'all didn't know each other as teenagers, and y'all don't know each other as grown ass women now. I get that. So y'all got to relearn each other, which is cool. Riley, don't look at it as a bad thing. You get the chance to relearn her and re-know her and you as grown ass women. Y'all not sharing no more. So look at it that way. Look at it that way. Y'all get to experience each other as grown ass women now. That's cool. You know what I mean? Like, I can go up for that. Um, yeah. Rakisha tells Riley about Charlie's date with Chloe and about the text message. Riley says that she likes Charlie, but he could be really messy and he can stir that pot. And I believe it. I believe it. We saw it in the episode. So Ariana and Hudson go shopping for houses. Listen, Ariana, this episode made me like you, and this scene in particular made me like you because I get it. Ariana says, look, your parents owns the Zaxby franchise. Excuse me. So you can go out here and spend 5,000, 8,000, $10,000 a month on a tiny ass apartment in New York. My mammy stole from me. So don't thank my parents and don't think I got it like that. I got it, but I ain't got it like that. And I want to be able to contribute to the household. Ariana, that's what made me like you because I get it. Ariana said basically, I grew up with a bitch that depended on men for a lifestyle. I grew up with a bitch that depended on old greasy ass white men with gray hair on their dick, balls, hair, and chest and bike to be able to afford rent, put food on the table, have a car, do this, that thing, and the other. I don't want to live like that. I want to be able to have some real type of control in where I stay. I get that because when you're living off a person, that person has the right to stop your lifestyle at any point. They have a right to stop paying rent, mortgage. They have a right to stop paying payments on the car. They got a right to stop paying for the electric. They got a right to stop paying for the water bill. They got a right to stop paying for the Wi-Fi. They got a right to stop paying for any and everything you got because it's theirs. It's not yours. So I get her saying, yeah, you can do that, but no, I have to have a budget. I can't live like that. And I'm not living in some situation where you're taking care of me and I'm dependent on you. So then when you're tired of me, you could put me out at any moment. Not saying that Hudson would do her like that, but I get her reservations because of how she grew up and the type of mammy that she got. She like, nah, I don't want to do that. I want to be able to live somewhere where we are paying the damn rent. We are paying the damn bills. I appreciate her for that. I do. I appreciate her for that. I appreciate her for that. Because most young girls would love to be able to have somebody. Most girls want a man with a mean green. Got my own thing. Got the chain. You understand? Most girls would have been like, okay, you want to go up? You gonna pay for it? Yeah, I got it. You know who I am. Yeah, because I wanted to. Okay, cool. Most girls would have did that. I appreciate Ariana for saying, mm, 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 mm. No, I don't want to do that. Shout out to you, child. So we see Gia Judice. Y'all know that's Teresa Judice's daughter. Y'all know the salamander. Ryan did the Real House and Real Housewives of Jersey. Don't get me wrong. I like Teresa, even though I call her the salamander because she looked like one. She got the lips of one, the nose of one, the face like one, the mouth wide as one, the lips glossy as one. She do. But I do like Teresa. I cannot stand Gia. I am not a fan of that mouthy ass little girl. I'm not. I am not a fan of Gia by any means. I'm not. But I'm gonna give her a chance, considering she's up here on this show by herself. This ain't Real Housewives of New Jersey. So I'm gonna give her a chance, but I'm letting my position be known from the gate. I cannot stand that mouthy ass little girl. I can't. I live for her mama. I cannot stand her. But I am gonna give her a fair shake, considering this a new thing, this a new environment, this a new group of people. But I mean, okay. Anyway, her and Miss Prakisha met through a mirror. Apparently, they clicked right away. Anywho, the group meets for the fashion show, and Prakisha still talk about how he wants to have this sit down with them. Now, listen, when it comes to this particular fashion show, the venue was cute. I did like the ambiance. Is obviously supposed to be about spooky shit. I'll accept it. And the mirror was walking in it. I'll accept that too. Is it my type of fashion show? No, because I didn't see fashion. Now, unless y'all was parading around in that year's Halloween costume, and if y'all gotta have couture Halloween costumes, and that was all the rave, and that's what y'all was showing. I mean, okay, y'all succeeded, but I mean, okay, all right, um, okay, all right, all right. So Georgia, Ava comes and Ava is rocking some shoes. She says she was late because she was doing something with some shoe company. I don't know, but she came in wearing the shoes. I think she said they were supposed to be red bottoms, but when she lifted up her shoes, the red bottoms, the red on the bottoms was off. All right, from her walking in them, and so the red on the bottoms came off. And so Georgia touched the bottom of these the lady's shoes. Then she goes to start playing around with her eye and shit like that. And people were obviously disgusted by that. And I get it because they're right. You're walking the streets of New York. I ain't even gotta live in New York, and I didn't. I grew up in Virginia. I'm from Hampton. Do you understand? But even when I lived in Hampton, I still knew that the streets in New York was dirty, girl. That's what you ain't ever heard the expression, these dirty streets of New York, these dirty ass boroughs, honey. And then you running around here just touching the soles underneath the bottom of people's feet and they're playing all around in your damn face. Then want to get in your confessionals and stand in your nastiness, talking about something that germs are needed and your body needs germs and you're not scared of germs and you've never been sick, you never had the common cold, you never had the measles, mumps, lumps, um, you never had COVID, the Delta variant, you ain't never had none of that, the flu, you never had a sinus infection, you never had allergies. You never had a runny nose, a runny eye. You ain't never had the pink eye, none of that. Girl, whatever. You keep running around here touching shit down to the streets of New York and putting it in your face. You're going to have the H1N1 growing right here. Don't come crying to nobody, Georgia. Don't. When you start sprouting mushrooms and shit all over your damn face from you touching shit, and then you want to touch all over your face, thinking that you ain't gonna catch nothing. When you get the flesh eating bacteria starting eating away at your damn lips and your coochie, don't come crying to us, Georgia. Like y'all are nasty. And I'm not mad at Riley for being like, ew. Riley and Ava was like, ugh. Georgia, you's a nasty somebody. Like, that's why I call her nasty ass Georgia, because that bitch is nasty. You're nasty. Like, anyway, and I got some more for you later. So Charlie gets asked about his date with Chloe. Miss Briquisha brings up the text messages that Chloe sent him about Chloe to Gia. Gia decides to take it upon herself to bring it up to him and ask him about it. Charlie says it's cool that she wants to take up to him, but don't be his mouthpiece. Let Briquisha speak for her goddamn self. Gia says that she's not a mouthpiece, that she's being a good friend. No, you are being a mouthpiece. And you want the, because I see in the next episode where you and Briquisha finna have dinner with the salamander and Meredith, and you about to carry back that information. Listen, you were being a mouthpiece because it had nothing to do with you. When you decide to speak up for somebody else, you're a mouthpiece, and you are now in it. I'm not gonna say Charlie was wrong for telling you. I need to hear that from Brooks. Like, I don't need to hear that from you. I'm not going to say that he was all the way wrong in that. I'm not. Like, I understand that this is reality TV and you know how this goes because you're on it. And so you was playing the reality TV game in that moment, and I get it. But I also get Charlie, I mean, when he like, don't speak for him. He a grown ass man. I understand that's Miss Briquisha. But he a grown ass man. Let this man speak for himself. Let him tell me he got a problem with the text message that I said to his sister. I get it. I get it. I get it. You claim you was being a good friend. That's fine. But and to us, you were being a mouthpiece. And you really should have just let Briquisha speak for his damn self. He's a grown ass man. I get he missed Briquisha from them stinking ass salt wives, but he's a grown ass man. You let him tell his friend, yo, I got a problem with that text message. I felt it was rude. I felt it was disrespectful because that's my sister. She's not some common ass bitch out here. That's my sister. You leave that for these regular ones that you meet. That's my sister. Don't send me no text message like that. Bad enough you would send that to anybody else, but don't send it to me. He gave somewhat of an apology, if you even want to call it that, because Charlie, that wasn't an apology. You still don't understand what you're apologizing for. And Brooks just decided to accept it because he acted scared to even talk to you about it. So I guess he just decided to accept your apology just so he ain't got to deal with a confrontation. Let me tell you something, Brooks. Brooks, let me tell you something. Now, Brooks, you didn't mind putting your 2 cents in when it came down to your mama and a lot of the situations that came down on them stank ass salt wives. So don't be scared to say what you got to say for you, Ted, to this man. All right, Brooks. Now I am gonna say that. You weren't scared to insert yourself and what was going on between your mama and Shawshank, and you had things to say and you felt the way, and yada, yada, yada. So don't be scared of confrontation when it came down to this man. Now, I will say that, Brooks. Because, Brooks, we can't forget that. I have been watching them stink ass salt wives since season 1, episode 1. And so we can't forget that. Now you weren't scared to say something when it came down to that. So don't be scared to say something to this man when it comes down to your sister. It's 111 of y'all in here. I appreciate that. Can y'all get me up to at least 85 likes? Can I at least get 85 likes? Charlene, We come on home to me, Charlene. Dun, 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 dun. Charlene. Girl, we know. What we saying is it's equally nasty coming down here coming down to New York doing that shit. That's what we saying. We know that. We saying it's equally and doubly disgusting when you're doing that down to the dirty streets in New York. Charlie. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Moving on. The ladies go to the bathroom. Nasty ass Georgia doesn't wash her damn hands after pissing and wiping her piss ass pussy, and throwing the contents away, flushing the damn stool, taking her hands to unlock the damn stall, using her hands to open the stall at that. And Riley notices that she doesn't wash her hands, and all of the ladies are disgusted by that. It's a lot of the men too, other than Charlie, because Charlie says he didn't think it was a big deal. Charlie said that he don't always wash his hands after he pissed, and he say his dick clean. I mean, I guess, you know. I guess. And so the nasty ass, hot ass Georgia gonna get up in her confessionals talking about she don't like how people trying to tell her what to do with her body, people trying to be the body police and all of the rest of this. No, people ain't trying to be a body police. People just don't want you touching them. Like people just want you to get up and leave without touching them. Like they had to see you go in the bathroom, touch the stall door, lock the stall door, pull your panties down if you're wearing them, piss, grab tissue, wipe. Do you even take baths on a regular basis? I would really like to know that. Like, how often do you bathe? Like, I swear her coochie making bread. I swear her coochie is making all of the damn biscuits that Popeyes got. All right. I swear her coochie makes all of the damn Golden Corral rolls. I swear they do. I'm telling you. Like I wonder how your co-stars feel watching hearing you say that. I wonder how they feel. Ugh, ugh. I could never be around you. I swear I could never be around you. Like, uh-uh, 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 uh-uh. Like to be honest, you could form into a lot of to a lot of the stereotypes that people have about Caucasian people. And I don't mean no harm. But you are contributing to a lot of the stereotypes that people have about Caucasian people, Georgia. I'm gonna tell you, you Caucasian folk, throw all of y'all tomatoes at her ass. She's the main reason why a lot of this. I'm trying to tell you what I know. And if I could say it for these niggas, I could say it for y'all damn Caucasian folk. She the reason. Thank you, T, for always giving us something new. I'm speaking for the masses. We appreciate you, Fred. Thank you. I said what I said for your 4.99. Appreciate you, baby. Now Charlie probably got all type of cheese down there too. That is disgusting. That is disgusting. Like cottage cheese at that. That is disgusting. Like, I don't blame Riley. Riley said, bitch, you can't even use my fucking toilet. I don't blame you, Riley. Riley said, you can't even use my toilet, girl. You better go and piss outside and not outside my house either. You better go park your tush over a bush. Girl. Ugh. Then you want to get mad at these people because they feel away. Like, I'm sorry, don't get mad at the niggas because they not nasty like you. Don't get mad at the niggas because they not nasty like you. And don't get mad at the other Caucasian women that don't want to be around you because you nasty. Like, that's nasty. That's nasty, Georgia. And for you to expect people to not feel away about that is mind-boggling to me. Like, if I was right, oh, hey, bestie. Georgia is nasty. Bestie, Georgia is nasty. Georgia got up here talking about she don't mind pissing and shitting in public bathrooms, touching everything, touching the bottom of people's shoes and all that. And she don't even wash her hands. She don't wash her hands, Scotty. And she got up here and admitted that. She said that she don't get sick. She ain't scared of germs. Your body needs germs and all of that. Scotty, she disgusting. She is disgusting, Scotty. And she felt the way because Riley didn't want her touching her. It's on Peacock, bestie. It is disgust. Charlie nasty too, because Charlie got up here and said that he do the same damn thing, and he don't understand why people feel away. Because he say his dick clean. Child, let the streets tell it it's dirty. Oh, okay. So let the streets tell it, Charlie, is dirty. So I saw that clip. She act like she was mad because Riley don't want her touching her. Like, bro, and how can you be? Like, and get this, bestie. I like Ariana Bierman. You know, the Atlanta Hillbilly daughter. I like her. I like her. I can't stand her mama, but I like her. Riley didn't say she had to wash her hands. She said, "Don't touch me," and I don't blame her. Ariana got a good head on her shoulders. She do. I like her, Bessie. I think you're gonna like her too. I like her. I like her way of thinking. I like her. I hope her and Riley can get to learn each other and be cool. It seems like either sometime during the season or in the next episode, they do have a sit down with one another. I hope something comes out of that. But anyway, y'all, I don't reach my hour. That's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. Like I said, it was a cute first episode. I think they said this show comes on every Wednesday. Um, I don't know what time. I mean, I guess it really don't matter, do it? I mean, I guess it'll come on Wednesday at 6 a.m. in the morning, right? So or at least that's what it said. It said every Wednesday. So with knowing that, um, it's cool. I think it's something I keep on the repertoire, especially like what CCF Freak said. Atlanta is a bus, so I'll probably keep it up here. I got over 116 of y'all, so hey, I count every blessing. I am gonna watch Love Island because like I said, I saw that it was on Peacock. So I am gonna watch Love Island. I'm gonna get that a try, but I'm gonna put that on the second channel. It's not gonna be here. I'm gonna put that on the second channel and I'm gonna see what that do. Um oh yeah, Scotty. And the Atlanta Hillbilly and Croy ass stole all that girl money. Stole all Ariana money. She talked about that up here. She told all of the house business, girl. She talked about how her mama and Croy and his titties was stealing all of her money she was making off of social media. Stole all her damn ends. All her damn ends. And then had the nerve and then mitigated guard to still be calling her, asking her for damn money. You know I ragged her ass real good for that, Scotty. You know I did. Yeah, I said what I said. Stole all this girl money. And she found this out 2 years ago. Don't even know how much her mama stole from her. And then her mama got the nerve and the unmitigated gall to still be calling her to this day, asking her for handouts. And then getting mad at her boyfriend Hudson because her boyfriend is like, you should have given her a dime. She stole from you. Why is you still giving her money? I'm sorry. I agree with Hudson. I'm sorry. Maybe Hudson should mind his business, but I'm sorry. I agree with his way of thinking. I do. I agree with his way of thinking. You say the Atlanta Hillbilly supposed to have a gambling problem? She got a thieving problem too. Hudson is right. It's a Hudson is right. It's a we problem. How mama ain't asking for money. I agree. Yeah, I agree. I'm sorry. I agree with him. Maybe he should mind his business because it's not like they're married. So he don't have a say in anything that she does. But I agree with him. I I'm sorry. Hudson got that long money. He do. He real cute too. I showed y'all the picture. He real cute. Mhm. Wait, that's crazy. Croy and Kim stealing that girl money, po baby. I ain't even know that. I ain't even know that. But I will tell you this, Atlanta Hill Billy and Croy and them big old titties he got. If it's a lie, your daughter told it. Okay, Atlanta Hill Billy and Croy with them tig old bitties. If it is a lie, your daughter told it. And I believe every word of what she said. Every word of what she said, I believe it. Y'all, can I get 4 more likes and then I can end this live happy? Because then I'll at least have 100 likes. Can I get 4 more people to like up the live and then I can end this live happy? Yeah, Shay. Here's Zaxby Air, honey. He got that real good shmoney. Do you understand? Listen, she took a little bit of something away from her whole ass mama. I get her that. She took a little bit of something away from her mama. She ain't go out here and meet no slouch. I get her that much. Anyway, y'all, that's all I ain't got no more. Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about the episode. Like I said, I enjoyed it. It wasn't a chore for me to watch. I didn't mind it. I'm giving everybody a chance, including Gia, because it's like I say, this ain't the Housewives of New Jersey. This is a new environment. These are new people. This is a new circle. And I'm starting her off with a clean slate because I can't stand her mouthy ass. on the Jersey Housewives, but I'm gonna give her a chance. So I'm gonna give her a chance. So we're gonna see what this got to offer. And yeah, until next time, I'll holler at y'all. Bye.